It feels like Congress is getting ready to do something on Fannie, Freddie. What will that be?
Well, look, there has been a lot of talk about GSE reform, Fannie and Freddie reform, really since 2008, after Fannie and Freddie were taken into conservatorship. I think our view is that there's still a lot of talk. There's been legislation that's been proposed. The administration has said that's going to be a priority in 2019. The thing about housing finance reform is it's very complicated. It's very complex. We as big market participants are engaged with policymakers, and they understand how complicated it is, and it has potentially unintended consequences in that if you do reform Fannie and Freddie, it may actually increase borrowing rates. And that, again, is not a political winner going into an election. So I think at least at this point, we'll see a lot of discussion. We'll see policymakers and participants engage in this. But I don't necessarily know if we're going to see actually like a bill passing Congress.
Very quickly, Libby, as head of public policy, how much has public policy actually changed, concretely changed in the time that President Trump has been in office?
Well, the thing about the sort of the Twitter's obfuscate is that we've actually seen quite a lot of pro-growth, at least in the short term, policies from the president. The fiscal stimulus from the tax relief, from the government spending bill, the beginnings of deregulation, and then continuity at the Fed. I mean, despite his Twitter comments this morning, we've actually seen really stability at the Fed, and that from a market participant perspective is very important. So we've actually seen a lot more good policy than we've seen bad. I just think the trade policy could be more of a tipping point going forward.